Alright guys, here we go. Semi-finals between Jere and Busch versus Steve and Jeff. Handshaking going on. It looks like Bruce is breaking. Jere and Steve shaking hands. And no sign of Jeff, but Jeff. No, I mean, yeah, where'd your partner go? Oh, sorry.
Can't be hot. It's hot as hell here.
Cold? So, oh, okay, I see.
If you're cold, you got
the middle of the road.
Flu or something.
So anyway, we got the game rolling. Okay, we got pictures going on. Semi-finalists. Is that Dylan and Michael? Michael and what happened? Dustin. Yeah. Hey man, nice game. Yeah. All right, so here comes the break from Bruce.
So what's up?
That was way off, dude. Alright, so let me ask you, Jere? Is this Jere or Bruce? Yeah, that's right, this is Jere. No, I wasn't calling him. Huh? He looked around. I thought I was calling him. Alright, so Jerry's gonna miss, and there's... Hey, what's up? What's happening, Patrick?
Yes, my name is Patrick Gibson. I am back. In what frame of what game?
This is the first game of a race to 2.
Yeah. We got some trouble here.
Is anybody still alive in the chat room?
Yeah.
I'm surprised. 37. Wow, that's great. It's so kind of cool that POV has like 37 viewers right now.
That there's even one viewer is that's an accomplishment. That really is. That people actually like pool enough to sit and watch random people they don't even know play the game. It's one thing to watch the pros. It's one thing to watch Efren Reyes.
Actually, we had a steady audience tonight.
Yeah.
I would imagine a couple people logged off because they're on the East Coast. You know what? Thank you. Anyway, so we got a match here. This is the semifinals.
Yeah.
Who's this taking a shot on the 6th?
This is Jeff Hewitt right here. Just played the 6th.
And you know him well, right?
Yeah, I know him
Many
well.
matches.
Yes. Now that shot, he wanted to hit that with at least he wanted to pull that back a little bit. He wanted to just stun it backwards, maybe a ball's width, so that 5 ball is available for the side pocket. Right now they're at a skewed angle on the 3.
Actually, there
might have a combo.
3-5 combo.
Yeah, there might be a combo.
3-5 combo to the corner, and Steve looks like he's calling it.
Now the question is that 3 ball going to lay on the rail, or is it going to hit the rail and come back out?
Well, it all depends on how you cut this tree. You got to cut this tree a little bit.
Very true. Now, what do you think? What do you think we should be shaping?
You have to hit this almost straight, actually. You have to hit this almost straight.
Very nice, very fine shot.
And it goes. That was perfect.
That's one thing that I appreciate about these diamond tables. They roll really well. You don't have to do a lot.
And it looks like his buddy Jeff has a shot on a 1.
It's gonna cut it right in.
No, too slow.
Actually,
it goes.
What did I say about these diamond tables? What did I say?
Does the 2 go, and can you get the cue ball around that traffic? What do you think, Patrick?
Well, I think this is a great time for a defensive play. I love to play position play. this is the time to move to cut the 2 ball just past the 10 and leave it in front of the side pocket and try and bury that cue ball underneath the 15, or leave it frozen on the 15. Ideally.
I wouldn't recommend putting the cue ball near one of his balls.
Well,
I would want to take my cue ball away from one of his balls.
Well, I understand your logic, and usually that would be my course of action. But if you consider
Are you talking about
the
freezing?
Exactly. The closer you get to your opponent's offense,
that's
the
a
more
really
difficult
tough
it
shot.
is.
Well, okay. All right. I'm listening. That's a tough shot, though. Yeah, he didn't.
Ooh,
He
it
just
did
went
go.
for it.
It did go. It did go.
Oh, wait a minute.
Look at that. And he's got it. He can see it.
Can he see it?
I can see it.
Sure. No, he's making it. He just called the other pocket.
Well, yeah, I would see that too.
You're nervous, aren't you?
Look at that. Look at that right there. Ooh. That was a great score.
All right, but look at the 911. It's dead. It doesn't go anywhere.
That's it, Bob.
911 doesn't go anywhere.
That was actually. Yeah, I've been going back to that.
That went. You would have on in the 13 now. That would be your easy shot.
So Solids has a lot of pressure on him right now.
So let's not hope we regret this. Nice
touch.
Shot, but no.
Oh,
Oh my
wow.
God, this could be over. This could be over right now.
Wow. Somebody call the police. Call the police.
Here it is. We finally might know who's going to win this first game.
You ever heard that saying, call the police? The police? Because he just got robbed.
Rods. Oh, the police.
He just got robbed. Yeah,
police,
that was
yeah.
corny.
No, I understand.
Oh, look at that 8 ball.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
this is
This game's over.
this is an 80% shot, right? I think.
He's got to make sure he
I think 75.
pulls it off of the 8
The way he's lining up right now, 60. Yeah, exactly. The way he's lining up, 60.
Yeah. That 8 ball's in a tricky spot now. See now, if I were Jere Ellis, this is Jere Ellis on the cue ball about to shoot right now. By the way, if I were Jere Ellis, I would check and verify whether or not the 8 ball can go past the point on the side pocket.
Oh well, no,
Because that's just the time.
You already concede. You need to keep your cue ball at the other end of the table.
But this is the time.
You need to keep your cue ball up table, away from this. That's only going to work for like one shot.
Well, that 911's going to get him in trouble if they can't use it defensively.
They have to break out these 2 problem balls, and if they don't do that, they're going to lose the game. Period.
Yes,
If they don't break these 2 balls out, they're going to lose the game, and that's what I know.
But before
See, they don't look to me like they're working for
I think that what they're trying to do is toss the balls they know they can make first and get out to the center of the table where they might have a breakout shot.
Well, no, what he needs to do is he needs to consciously tell himself, I need to be here for the breakout.
Yes.
And he needs to figure out how to get to that spot. That's what he needs to do. He needs to say, consciously, where do I need to be for the breakout shot on this other shot?
Agreed. Of course, it's easier said than done when you have a partner. Because you might have an intended place for that cue ball, but your partner might not do what you would intend them to do with that cue ball.
No, they're doing one thing right now. They're putting their cue ball in the right place. And now I don't see a shot for them at all.
Well, they just played a defensive play.
Yeah. So they're just playing. They're going to have to play a safety right here. It's going to be a safety.
You still have those chips I gave you.
I do. And I was just getting ready to, put the time. I ate a lot today. No, I've been eating all day.
Well,
Vacation does that to you.
well, this is the first game in a race of 2 here.
Still 0-0.
Up to that is
Yep.
Steve
Ditmar.
Yes.
Owner of Bullaholic Clothing.
Apparel. Oh yeah. This guy smokes a lot.
Careful, keep
By the
it
way, I
PG.
shouldn't. Yeah, it's gonna be PG. I apologize, Internet Universe. So what you just missed was a defensive play where Jere Ellis potted his strike and
Yeah.
They're rough angles.
The only thing that could have been any better is if he had thrown it behind the 15.
Yes.
You know, if he could have gotten it behind the 15 where he's kicking at the 8, that's the nuts. That's where you make moves.
I agree.
It's still a tough out because they have to break out the 11-9.
Well, they have
But
it right
the
here.
shot is right here, yeah. Because even if you don't get a shot on the 11 or the 9, you have the 15 on table. And you really don't want that to be your last ball anyways. So now he can shoot the 15, shoot the 11, shoot the 9, drop back to the 8, and be done with it.
Call this duck season where I'm from.
Yeah. I mean, you don't really want to be linked to the table on the 11. You'd like to drop back a little bit for better position. You want to make sure you have the right angle. You don't want to end up
Agreed.
having a big angle on the 9 ball. Or you could do that.
I see this so much in tournament play, and I know I'm guilty of it too. Shots that seem so simple, and
You overthink it.
they seem so much more difficult because of whatever pressure we keep onto it psychologically.
Yeah.
Crowd our own shots.
I think the small,
To back to the side pocket.
outside.
Agreed.
It's almost like a shot on the road. You got to put it in.
You play top left. I'd play top left. It's just giving me.
I wouldn't play top left because that spins the ball the wrong way and you're going to double kiss. You need to spin it with a little bit of top right and then it brings it down 1, 2, 3, and possibly back down at the other end of the table near that corner pocket.
Alright. Different strokes for different both directions. But I know some lady knows what she's talking about. Hit that with top right. Where the cue ball spun and grabbed the rail. Indicated top left. The ball does not lie. Sometimes the table does.
Yeah.
Very good. Very
Same
good.
pattern. You shoot the 7, shoot the 9, and then you just have the 8. Much easier position now.
Call it stop and drop. Smile. The ball. See, now he left his partner. That's great. If he would have stopped, his partner would have had a relatively slight angle. This would have made it easier for him to come off of that rail.
But on these pockets, it's so easy to, you know.
Rattle and hang up the ball.
Yeah.
But if I may ask you a question, 9 times out of 10, would you prefer to have the ball straight in or at a side angle?
Slight angle. Every
My
time.
case.
Every time. One of my drills when I was first learning how to play was 2 balls, a ball's distance apart, and shooting a shot straight into the side pocket and throwing the ball back between those 2 balls without hitting them. You know, to kind of alleviate that fear of the straight in shot. You know.
My first draw drills were variations of that. We placed a square of chalk, a diamond away from our object ball, then a diamond away from our cue ball, and so on. And we'd increase the distance by a diamond each time until I could play a ball across the table and draw a straight line.
That's one of my practice shots. If I'm playing in a tournament and I can only hit 1 rack of balls, I'll shoot 3 long straight in draw shots, 3 throws on the rail follow shots, and 3 spot shots. That will be my 3 choices. If I only have 9 balls to hit, those are the 3 shots that I'm going to hit. If I can shoot 1 rack of 9 ball before playing a set, 3 spot shots with draw, 3 follow shots, cue ball throws on the rail, object ball about a diamond away, and then 3 long straight in, at least 5 diamonds apart draw shots.
This is good. This kind of methodology, I think, can benefit a player in the long run. And learning to be economic with their time, the amount of balls they have to work with, just for practice. Just putting yourself in the right mindset before approaching a match. So critical.
Those are 3 shots that come up that a lot of people are uncomfortable with.
Yes.
Shooting a shot off the rail.
No one likes shooting off the rail.
I love it. I've trained myself to love it.
Have you ever played the cue ball from the floor?
No. never played any type of gas game, trick shot, anything. It's always just been 9-ball, 10-ball, 8-ball, one pocket, straight
Until you
billiards.
see a guy jump a cue ball from the floor onto the table.
I've seen Mike Nasty snap mixed balls. He'll have 2 balls from top, a ball rolling towards the pocket, and snap the cue ball and make the cue ball shoot that ball into the
Slide
hole.
over finger pool or finger
Yeah, he plays it close to the finger pool. Yeah. And I've also seen him jump the cue ball off the table into the booth that's a table away.
Yeah, I don't know a lot of guys who have
He can also pick up a whole rack of 9 balls in one hand.
one hand. Yeah, that
And not just getting them all there with your hand facing up. He places them on the table, puts his hand over them, and picks up all 9 of them, and then turns his hand upside down. It's crazy.
So we see here in the lower left quadrant of the table, the one closest to the camera here, we see a cluster of 3 solids, 12 balls sitting on the rail, 8 ball is mushed between the 6 and 11.
3 solids and an 8-ball squished by 2 stripes.
Yes. I like Oreos, by the way.
Well, double stuff, you know, how can you go wrong?
Well, I know how you can go rider if rider is a word. You open that up and you put some peanut butter inside.
No,
And then you deep fry it.
What you do
Yeah, tell me.
is you take cookie dough in the a cupcake pan. You put the cookie dough in, just a small layer, and then you put the
Bacon.
Oreo, and then you put the Reese's peanut butter, and then you cover it with more cookie dough. So then you have like a chocolate chip sandwich of a Reese's peanut butter cup and an Oreo double stuff together,
Oh,
and then you can do that.
I might die a happy man.
I know how to eat.
So we see here that cue ball is just barely snipping behind the front, making the shot a little awkward. But he manages, he could see the 12 just fine. Well enough to make it if he could play it off the 2. Playing on the jukebox right now is a song called Suffering by a reggae band called Revolution. If you ever find yourself in a bad mood, you might want to go ahead and put that song on. It might make you feel better. Would have a watcher being called for this hit?
Yeah. Ian is gonna look over the shot.
I don't think there's really much of a chance of a foul here. It's the rail just fine. So, if there were 3 fundamentals, or oh goodness, tried to push that 12 towards the far corner pocket, chasing it into the pocket. I was asking, I'm sorry, what? Stacy. I was asking Stacy if she can imagine three of the most crucial skills you can have in 8-ball to give you a well-rounded game, or to give you a high probability of victory. Give you a high probability of victory in 8-ball. What 3 skills would you say are the most important and most significant?
Well, one of them is a strategy, and it's the most basic strategy. Never get to below 2 balls unless you know you're running out, period. You don't want to put yourself in the position where you have only 1 ball. That's the one thing strategically that makes 8-ball different is you're playing safe on 6 balls. And if you get down to 1 ball, you have given away your advantage every time you're at the table.
Very true.
So
Sort of paint
that's
yourself
huge.
into a corner, as the saying goes.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of players do that in week 4.
Don't be afraid to make a ball safe if the situation calls for it.
Yes.
Learn how to break out balls, learn where the cue ball's going to go, play some one pocket, play some shots to where you know where the cue ball's going to go, learn how to control the balls. That's huge in 8-ball because that's how you learn to play safe in 8-ball. That's how you learn how to break things out and still leave the throws in the back of the ball. Put yourself in a better position for the next time you have ball in hand. Plan for that. So this is how I want the ball to be when I get ball in hand, and now I'm going to play safe and get ball in hand.
Jere, this is definitely a funny ball. Nice slow touch. Ball bumps the 12. That's a rough angle there. I don't think he can see the 7 past the 6. I don't know if he can see anything past the 6, but that 6 does go in the corner pocket. If he'd give it a good look, I think he can see that the 6 goes. It doesn't look like a shot he really even wants to consider. If they're solids, then that 6 ball shouldn't be so intimidating. That ball's actually going to help him get him to 2 here. Plays low on the cue ball, plays a stun. Once the cue ball just slide over. That's the shot.
But he left it in the right position because it's tough for them. Well, you can shoot in the corner and follow forward for the 11.
Yeah.
But he's going to end up with an angle that isn't going to leave him much for the 8, even if he can run into it. He's going to end up somewhere over between the second and third diamond past the 7 pocket. So,
Let's see what he does here with this 12. If he catches the right angle, his partner may be able to play the 11 and get the shot on the 8. Oh, very nice, very nice.
He still has that same angle that I was talking about, that it's really tough to get on the 8-ball from here.
Very true. Something tells me if he plays the right speed, the 8-ball can run into the 2
and hang up in front
of the side pocket, or potentially go, which we wouldn't want if we were shooting, but
it could also go right past the side pocket and leave him one of those tough
corner pockets.
Can't take it in the corner and have to try to kick it in the side type shot. He could also hit the 8, hit the 2, the 8 with the 2, and then hook to like that.
Well, if you would have hit that a little harder, then the ball would have hit the rail and came out with the opposite side pocket.
Yeah.
We didn't even consider the 8-ball wouldn't touch the 2. Right, at least we can see there's a visible kick here. It's a plausible shot. To address the question I asked earlier, I honestly think one of the crucial aspects of 8-ball play is speed and positioning. I think that a crucial technique to have on your belt is pocket speed shots. Playing shots just hard enough to make them, but with the intention, of course, of missing and leaving the ball hanging, or leaving the cue ball tough.
You got to be careful with those shots because if you leave them hanging, a lot of times they can get to the rail, and if you slow roll them, then you won't try to get to the rail either.
More often than not, I will play the object ball into the rail as if I'm cheating with pocket.
To block the pocket for better position.
Yes. That getting into this practice of utilizing the rail at slow speeds will help you reclaim pockets from your opponent when they miss and hang balls up. Another important skill is being able, quite simply, to have that creativity to get back to the center of the table. Virtually any does.
Yeah.
It's a valiant effort. Bravery, however, was not rewarded. He falls in the center of the table, and the sky is the limit. Literally, Jere and Bruce should be good. They have demonstrated they feel rather comfortable around certain straight shots.
He has enough angle on the 4 to come over, leave himself an angle on the 7 to come over for the 2.
Yes.
See, now he's going to shoot the 7 and kind of stop draw it over to the 6 with an angle to get to the 2.
Yes.
But he's shooting it from the top.
I'm always amazed by the way different players sight their cue balls and their object ball. A lot of players, they play from the base of the ball where the two balls touching the cloth. And then when they pull back and follow through, they follow through at the center of the ball in a completely different place. And it works for some people. Different strokes for different folks.
Yeah.
Very good, very good. Right here. Let's keep our cue ball in the center of the table.
Yeah.
Oh, very good, very good. That was a great shot. Hey there, Padashar. Unfortunately, we are not at all in control of the volume of the music.
Yeah.
Oh man, it looks like it's time for the hot seat match. I believe myself and Stephen Toth, and his partner Patrick Gibson, who is me, will now be playing with gentlemen that just finished their match. Jere Ellis and Bruce Springsteen. Springsteen is not his last name.
With Too Short on the radio.
With Too Short on the radio. My apologies to those listening in who can only hear loud music as opposed to the commentators.
We've gotten it turned down for your vortex, but somehow it keeps coming back up.
Well, oh well. Patrick's gonna go grab his stuff and get ready. That rap sounded suggestive. He's gonna go grab his pool cues and yeah, hopefully do some damage. Patrick Gibson signing off.
Walk down.
But I have everything lined up too. I have everything. Not everything, but I'm like 79%. Oh, I'm like 79%. But it's okay. When I really need it, I'll get it. I know. You like what's
So coming up shortly, we're going to have Jere and Bruce just took out Steve Dittmar and Jeff Henderson playing Patrick and Steve.
Meanwhile, this match is going on here. Matt, this is the final match. Is this the finals?